All right, welcome to our Monday Night Huddle. I am Jennifer Mason, your Presidential Diamond Leader. We also have Latia Powell, our Triple Diamond Leader, and we are going to discuss a few different things tonight and do a little bit of work and just gain clarity, get motivated, get excited, as we always do on our Monday night calls. So, there's about 32 of us in here now. I don't see any questions. You guys don't have any questions? We definitely should have some questions. I'm going to call on a couple people too, and Tia's going to call on a couple people too, just to kind of get an idea of how you have been signing customers, because there's a lot of you that have signed customers this month. So you can tell us how you signed that customer, what you did to sign that customer. That way people can get a different idea or a different perspective on how they want to do it. So Tia, I know you mentioned two of the girls that you had wanted to ask. Are they on now? Do you know?
Yes, one is on here. I don't want to say your name wrong. Natisha, Nateita. How do you say your name? Daniel. She's on. I don't know if she can hear me.
It's Natita.
Natita, okay. So I know you've been doing really well signing customers. How are you doing, first of all?
I'm doing fine. How are y'all?
Good. So just tell us a little bit about your process, and because you've been having some great success with loyal customers. Talk to us a little bit about that.
Well, I mean, I've just been keeping it simple. When somebody is interested in any products or trying to tell me about, I ask them about their health goals and what they're trying to accomplish and how much time they're trying to do it in. And soon as they tell me what they're interested in or what their goal is, I get them on the phone. And everybody used to tell me I could sell somebody's drawers right back to them. And so the best way for me to do that is to talk to somebody on the phone. So as soon as they tell me, like I said, what their goal is, I ask them what their number is, what's a good time to contact them, and I get them on the phone. And we just have a casual conversation, and throughout that casual conversation, we're laughing, we're joking. My son in the background going crazy. We can relate on that if they're parents. And they tell me, well, don't be ashamed. My kids, they sleep right now. That's the only reason why, I'm able to talk on the phone. And I have a toddler, a 2-year-old, so he's wide open. So, and that helps me, be more comfortable with my clients or trying to get them to sign just by talking to them. And that's all that I do. And it's just been easy to sign them that way.
How do you, what is your biggest seller? I don't want to say seller, but what do you market the most? What products?
You said, what was that again?
What products are you marketing the most? Like, what is bringing the most customers into you?
Anybody that's trying to focus on their midsection area. So I usually recommend the Target Trio with them and how that's worked for me and how that, can work for them. And anybody that's not really sure what they want, I always start them with greens. And then I combo them with something else or whatever the case is. But I usually start off with the greens just because I love the greens myself. And by me being a breastfeeding mother, still, that's been one of the things that I can talk more about and, be more passionate about and how it helped me. So that's usually the first thing that I start with. But lately I've been selling the Target Trio.
So if you were talking to me and I was someone, what would you say to I want to target my midsection? I want you to tell me, explain the Target Trio and also explain the loyal customer program, because I hear a lot of sincerity in your voice, and I like that you said you keep it simple. So you don't really sound like when you talk to people, you sound salesy, quote unquote. So how do you talk to somebody about that?
Well, first off, I usually ask them simple questions, and I usually start off with, of course, how are your eating habits? And then I go from eating habits to, are you active in any way? And what are you doing now to help you with your health goal? Or are you doing anything? So with that conversation, we go to, well, what are you trying to target? Once they tell me what they're trying to target, then we go ahead to a different topic as far as, well, If your eating habits are bad, or just like mine, you know, I still splurge on the wrong foods every now and again. Boom, I explain the fat fighters. And going to the gym has been hard for me because I got a toddler. You know, I try to talk about my experiences and how they help me. And then when people see that it's working for you, or they hear your experience with these products, then that sells it even more because they can relate to you. So, and like, I mean, it's really, that's all I do. I just have a casual conversation. Like, I really don't have no really big thing that I do. That's all that I really do is just talk.
So
and then I allow them to talk. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying, how do you break down the loyal customer program, like, so they can decide to be a loyal, a distributor, or a retail?
Okay. Once they tell me what they're interested in and I tell them what we have to offer, well, this package right here is originally $154. But if you sign today, stop it. If you, I'm sorry, my toddler threw me off. If you decide that this is what you want today, this is what I can do for you. This package can be $94 as a loyal customer. Well, what is a loyal customer? A loyal customer, that's basically, stop it. I'm sorry. A loyal customer is basically somebody that, you know, wants to try these products out, for 90 days as a loyal customer. The only thing that you basically have to do is order at least one product, no matter the cost or quantity, for 3 months. Oh, well, that's it? Yeah, that's it. And you don't have to get the same products for those 3 months. You can always switch it up. I see that you're interested in doing other things. We can change it around the next month if you want to. All you have to do is contact me and I can help you with that. Like, and I mean, that's it.
Okay. Good. Thank you so much for sharing that. That's really good.
You're welcome.
Really good. Thank you for sharing. Let's see. Who else did I say, Jen?
Let me look back.
Because I don't remember. LaShawn.
I think she was the main one that you said.
Okay.
So let's do this. If you've signed a loyal customer this month, type in the comment box.
Selena, to answer your question, I do all three. I do everything. So when someone says that they want to get a product, especially if they're getting a package, like I was talking to a girl the other day that wanted to get a package. I said, well, you know, for $2 more, you can do what I'm doing and you can get paid for your referrals. So I always, no matter what the person is getting, I always give them the option, because some people just don't know that it is an option. Loyal customers make the best distributors. So I always offer them 3 options: loyal customer, retail, and distributor. And then I tell them more based on what they want to know more about.
Okay, so we have a few people in here, a lot of people actually, that have signed customers. So we're going to start with Atasha. Atasha, could you share with us the process of how you sign any of the customers that you signed this month? Like, was it a post, start from the beginning to the end? Like, you posted this, or you messaged this, or you blitzed this, and then tell us how that happened.
Hi guys. So I did something a little different. Of course, I'm doing the hair vitamins as my product, so that's been helping being consistent with that, seeing my hair grow. But what I did this time was something that I haven't done before, or I haven't done in a while. Was I found a girl with gorgeous hair. Like, it wasn't even a person that's used the product yet, and I posted. There was a coworker of mine who was like, "I'm hair vitamins," because she saw my personal results once again and was like, I'm gonna need them vitamins. So she's supposed to be joining the team, you know, preferably in the next month or so. But anyway, she's like, you know, your hair's growing, your nails are growing. She sees me every, you know, the days that I work. And she's like, yo, I'm gonna need to get them vitamins. So I posted this girl's hair, which is absolutely beautiful. I don't know if y'all can see it. I'm trying to bring it opposite. Anyway, can't see it. Anyway, the girl's hair is beautiful. And I just said on my post, just help the beauty get started on her 90-day healthy hair challenge. Nothing like healthy, growing, shiny hair. And I say it's 90% of your selfie. So I posted that, and then another person said something on my in my comments like, I need to try this. Is this, and I was like, I'll inbox you. Again, this is a girl I've known forever. We've been friends. I've liked her stuff for years. And she was like, tell me about these hair vitamins. So I sent her some inbox photos of hair. And then she's like, I'm not being funny, but can I see some Caucasian hair? Like, oh, sure, of course. It works on every kind of hair. Sent her some pictures, and then I was like, she was like, okay, let me go ahead and get it. So we were, inboxing back and forth, and then I did the same thing. I got her on the phone, and I talked to her, helped her get signed up right away. But what was so crazy was, on this particular thing, I lost a customer because I was working with one so much. The other girl was like, you stopped messaging me. And I was like, it wasn't that I wasn't messaging you. I was just, talking to another girl at the same time. So it was kind of, I could have had 3 at that particular thing off that one post. It was kind of weird, but I mean, I don't know what I could have done to make that any different at the point, when you're responding to people. I don't know. I'm like, ma'am, I'm running a business, I'm talking to several people at the same time. So that was kind of weird. But it was just basically just posting a beautiful picture of hair. You kind of want to give people what they want their hair to look like. Sometimes a before and after is great, but sometimes a future post or a future picture of what something could be is even better. So you know how we see great outfits or bomb makeup or whatever we see other people post. Sometimes that's the kind of thing that can draw a person as opposed to a tummy picture or, whatever. So it's just mainly just showing them just a girl with beautiful hair. So that's how I signed my hair, skin, and nail.
I love that. Because you built a relationship with the person, you got your own results, which always seals the deal, and boom, customer sign. All right, is Portia? Can you talk, my dear?
Yes, I can talk.
Okay. Can you share with us how you signed your loyal or loyals this month?
Thanks to Bernita, when we did that host a post, when we actually is on Facebook, we Facebook the people with the green lights on, and so we asked them personally instead of, this is what I liked about it, we asked them personally instead of like posting a post and asking people to do it. We asked them directly, and so I got a lot of responses for that. And my posts those posts from the people who hosted them were lit for about 3 days. And so I got a lot of potentials from that, and everyone didn't respond to the messages back to them. The ones that said they were interested, but a lot of them did. And I think I got 3 customers since Friday, including today. So that's what helped me.
That is amazing. Is everybody familiar with Host to Post? I was going to say the same thing, Periel. Shantae is over there just glowing and looking beautiful, but I was like, let me not get distracted. But yeah, does everybody know what Host to Post is? If not, we can, yeah, Host to Post is thebomb.com. Like, okay, good. So everybody knows what it is. So you said 3 customers, right, Portia? Just since Friday on Host to Post. And that's literally what network marketing is. It's getting into somebody else's network and marketing to them. So it's a genius idea. Whoever came up with Host to Post is genius. Next, Mitzi, can you talk?
Yeah, I can talk.
Can you share with us?
Oh, yes, I can. Most of the customers I've signed this month have been from Host to Post. I went back to my old Host to Post because I did not expect that big of a turnout, so I got lost in it. But I've learned some things too. So the voice clip thing came along at the time that I needed it, because I was trying to get people on the phone. So I was scheduling people with my old Host to Post and just completely getting lost, getting off track, couldn't keep the schedule straight. people were changing times, so I was missing a lot of people. So I went back to the old host of posts first, went through each one of them one at a time, and basically just did what we do, interacted with them, let them know that I had lots of responses and that I was just able to kind of catch up and get back to them, ask them if they were still interested. And I just went and did each one of them one at a time. And so it kind of kept me organized, because as they would respond, then I would go back and continue conversing with those that respond without wasting my time on those who didn't respond. And once I had gone through the old host of posts, I started a new one. I found 3 more people to do a host of posts. And this last one was last night. And I think I had about 70 responses. I've just about finished my steps to success on the host, from the host of posts. And I am getting ready to sign a customer now. I have a DT's information. I mean, I've just been working my host of posts and just interacting with everybody. And instead of staying there, I've been moving. I told Marlena today I had a DT was going to finish my steps to success. And when I talked to her, she needed to wait till Friday, but she gave me all of her information. She gave me her credit card, so she's just about in the books. And Marlena said, great, she'll be your first one when you start your steps to success over. Keep pushing and get this last one. So that's what I've been doing, just working those host to posts. And I've been really interacting a lot. And when I've been using voice clips, I have not abandoned getting people on the phone, because I've been getting them on the phone when it's time to sign sometimes. But we've been talking back and forth through voice clips, and it's been great. It's helped me to move faster. So I love it.
Yes, host the post. So host the post is maybe that's what we'll do towards the end of the call tonight, T. Because I see Atasha said, I'm so scared to try it. We're going to go ahead and break that fear tonight for you, Atasha, and you're just going to do it. Hey, the only way we can get over it, right? Okay, Leah Woodley, can you talk?
Yes, I can.
Okay, can you share with us how you've signed either a distributor or a customer this month? Either one.
Mine was a customer, and it was just off of a lifestyle post that I posted on Instagram. I had went to lunch with my mentor, and I was just talking about how, I think everybody needs a mentor. And that day I hadn't filled in my eyebrows, and I always talk about my struggle brows on Instagram. And I was like, oh, I said something like, reminder, never go outside without filling in my struggle brows. And I was like, but this skin is glowing though. And my skin really was glowing from the exfoliating peel that day. And so somebody messaged me off of that post, like, I need whatever you're using. So I ended up talking to her yesterday on the phone. And I got her signed up for the exfoliating peel and the grains. So that was it.
Perfect. Who do we have next? Veronica? I'm not sure if you can talk, Veronica. Let me know. And T is explaining what host to post is in the chat section for people that may be like, what in the world is host to post? Like, y'all are speaking Spanglish to me. She's explaining it in there. It's a really good way too. I think that's going to be like the new way out on bring my new distributors in. Like, let's get some host to post going. That way to get some things flowing. Okay, so maybe Veronica can't talk. Erica?
Yes.
Can you share with us your strategy on signing loyal customers and like the process of the most recent customer that you signed?
Well, I'm a hairstylist and I live in the shop. But because of that and where I work at, I run into people all day. So they're always asking, why is my skin looking the way that it is? So my first thing is to talk to them about that. But then we also get to talking about hair. So it's really easy, or has been easy lately, because I'm a product of the product. So that's basically how I've been getting people. Excuse me. That's basically it.
And that's this
product of the product.
Yeah, that's really, really simple. You are a hairstylist, you're using the product, people are noticing, what do they want to know next? How can I get this too?
Yep.
And that's as simple as this business gets. Use the products, get results, share it with somebody else. Super, super simple. Thank you so much for that. And that can
Sure.
work anywhere, even if you're not a hairstylist, but you work a regular 9 to 5. You start using a new skincare product, a new hair product, you start losing weight. People are going to start asking questions. They're going to be like, "Girl, what are you doing?" Because that's what's happening to me. I don't go to a job, but I spend a lot of time at church, and everybody's like, "Jen, you're looking good. What are you doing? What are you using? I need your help." Da 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 da. And I'm like, "Yeah, girl. So come over here. This is what I'm using. Get this coffee." Blah blah blah. But when people see it working for you, it just makes it easier. Okay, so who was after? Shawanda Forbes, can you chat?
Let me say this first while Shawanda's getting ready. Also, guys, if you're not on the skincare, please get on it. If you're not on the skincare, like the cleanser, the toner, the exfoliating peel, and the face wraps, because those 4 products alone will give you volume all year long. Have to remember how women are. Once they find a deodorant, and hopefully we're coming out with a deodorant soon. Once they find shampoo and conditioner that works for their hair type, and once they find a skincare line that works for them, they will pay whatever they have to pay for it, and they will get it consistently. So that's one thing I'm gearing up to. I have a lot of skincare pictures I'm taking. Gonna be taking more pictures without makeup on and things like that, and talking about confidence and not wearing makeup and all of these. I like to cause a lot of controversy on my page, but that brings people. It brings people out the woodwork to talk, because there's this whole thing going around where people, men think that women are insecure or covering up because they wear makeup, which is, we know, is furthest from the truth. We wear makeup because we like floss and our red lipstick, whatever. So those are the types of things that I'm gonna be doing also, because the cleanser and toner, I can't remember the BV for it. If anybody knows it, if you can tell me, but the face wraps are 54. I think the exfoliating peel is like 30. 30 BV for the cleanser. How much for the toner? You talking about the face line, you talking about cleanser, toner, exfoliating peel, face wrap, and I didn't even mention the moisturizer, whatever moisturizer they choose, because we have Preventage and Repair Age. You're talking about over 100 in BV, just so somebody can wash their face and have great skin. That's over 100 BV for one customer every single month, because they want their face to look good. I have been told to not use a stretch mark cream on your face for long periods of time, because it breaks down the collagen. So I stopped, and I started noticing how I'm getting wrinkles around my eyes and things like that. So I stopped using the stretch mark cream, and I'm using a shea butter mix that I made. But those other things piled on top of each other is a lot of volume. So, and it's a lot of women out here that are looking for skincare. So I just wanted to put that out there. Use the skincare line. Shawanda, I know you were looking for Shawanda.
Is she on, T?
Hey,
Hey.
can y'all? Hey, how are y'all?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
I see you. I'm like, where is she at?
Okay. Well, I signed a couple of customers last week. One in general, she found me on Instagram, and she had kind of commented under my post saying that she was looking for a distributor. She wanted to order. She wanted to help out a small business. So I hurried up, inboxed her or whatever, and then we was just talking, and she just said that she came across a lot of distributors, but she liked the positivity and the positive vibe she was getting from my page, and so she just wanted to order from me. And so she bought the cleanse, and her and her sister are going to do like a friendly competition, and her sister is going to order some cleanse as well. So I thought that was pretty cool because, I didn't know her from anywhere. So that was
Simple, right?
simple.
Super simple.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for sharing,
You're
Shawanda.
welcome. No problem.
Where are you from, Shawanda?
From North Carolina.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
LaShawna, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Can you share with us how you signed your most recent customer?
Well, I've been doing the host of post. That was a big thing for me earlier this month,
Uh-huh.
and it just kind of blew up from there. They were interested. I put up Joanna's picture, and they were interested. In what I would do is I would, as soon as somebody showed interest, I would go into the messenger and I would just, leave a little, voicemail, little voice note, and asking them, if they can leave a number so we can talk. And so they would do that. And after I did the message, I'd go back out into the message and say, I inboxed you. So of course, the message can go back up to the top. More people can see it. And, I went from there. I would ask them questions, about, their goals and things of that nature. 8 servings of fruits and vegetables a day, things like that. And a lot of them would say no. I said, well, I don't either. So I was able to kind of relate to them, like, this is, greens are the bomb. So they would love that. So I've sold a lot of greens. So, I would go through that, and it worked out. And then the last ones that I did just yesterday, I signed 4 and 1 retail because I did an event. I went to an event. It was at a church. I'm a teacher. So my intercessor, she was like, you can come to my church and you can, we have this little meeting and you can, speak about it. So me and my sister went, did a demonstration and everything. And that was it.
You said you signed 4 people in a retail just from that one event?
Mm-hmm. Yes, just yesterday.
Amazing. So she's utilizing social media, and she's also getting in front of people at events and signing customers. That's building her list. It's also getting her, she could have completed her steps of success if she already had her 3 DTs in one day just by doing an event. And I'm pretty sure it didn't take you no more than an hour to explain what you had to explain to them, right?
Nope.
And it was, huh?
And they fed us breakfast.
Say that again?
And they fed us breakfast too.
And she got a meal. That's super simple. You guys seeing how easy this is to sign customers? I know sometimes people will be like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. This is something that you could be doing as a new strategy to help you get customers if you haven't been doing it. Who was next? I think Chantelli.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, can you share with us?
Yeah, so recently I've been doing the voice clips. That's something that Mitzi had put us on a little bit to do, just to make it more personable. I try to show a lot of excitement when I do the voice clips because, we're talking to people for the first time. And I feel like, when you message somebody, they really can't get that excitement from asking when is a good time to talk. So I found that to be really helpful with getting my customers. Mine mainly came from a host to post, which I'm still working on now. And I always, when I ask them, I tell them about the product in the voice clip. And I always ask them, when is a good time to talk more about how the product would help them with their weight loss journey? That way they know that I'm sensitive to the fact that they are trying to lose weight and I'm not trying to sell them something.
Gotcha.
But that has definitely worked for me with the customers that I'm trying to pull for this month.
Got you. Okay, and I think we have one more after Chantelli. Or no, 2 more alive. Bernita and Audra. Bernita, you want to share with us? It's in the numbers. That's so true.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, great. Like most people have been saying on here, I've been doing host to post, and host to post has been super lit. Portia has said, I got more personal with it. I used to just put a post out there saying, if you love me or any of my close friends or anyone, can you just host a post for me or put a post up on your wall? And I would usually have to, include something in it. but I've been actually going in my messenger and doing how Tia has showed us before, the green light messaging. And everyone that was active at the time, I literally messaged them asking them to host a post. So it was just a quick sort of little thing like saying, hey, can you help me by, posting about my business on your page? And in exchange, I'll give you a free product, which could be anything like a sample of keto coffee or greens on the go, anything small like that I could, send them, but only if I get 3 loyal customers from their post. And so, with that, the first day I had 3 people host a post for me, actually 4, host a post for me. And between all 4 of them, I've reached like, all right, man, come. Sorry, y'all. So between all 4 of them, I've talked to maybe about 100 people, if not more. I haven't fully counted just yet. And It's still going. And I did that host a post on Wednesday. And all of them are still going. And the key to host a post is really when people start commenting on that post saying they're interested, go back and comment on behind them and say, I sent you a message, or check your inbox. Because the more when you comment, as soon as I will comment and go back to put something in someone's inbox, someone else will see it and they're putting that they're interested. So it pulls more people in and shows interest to other people, so it puts it on other people's what is that thing called, news feed. Because now Facebook thinks with this algorithm thing is basically thinking and saying that everyone's you're popular, so now it's like, okay, everyone has to see you because a lot of people are liking you. And so with doing that, it keeps getting people, like every time I go back and comment, so like every day I've been going back and just commenting to the people that said something on it, and I'll get to them, and more people keep coming back on those same posts. And so my goal is to get at least 3 people to host a post for me a day. And if I can do that, that will up my ante with getting loyal customers. But from that first day I did it, I had about 8 people that said that they would buy from me by the end of that week. And so far 4 of them have bought. And so I'm following up with the other 4 that said that they would.
And have you had any people that were, after they saw the response on their post, become interested in becoming a distributor?
I have. One of the girls that did, she had inboxed me. She was like, I'm seeing all these me's. I need to figure out why all these people are saying me. She was actually already a loyal customer of mine. She did the hair, skin, and nails. And so now she's going to try to cleanse. And then we've been talking back and forth about her possibly, becoming a distributor.
That's so good. So with these people, for everyone that's doing the host to post, the people that are getting these huge responses, that's something that you want to offer them too. It'll click for some people, because I have heard some people say, well, yeah, now they want information on doing the business, but some people it doesn't click. So then you can say, well, girl, I got my 3 customers. I'm going to send you your free gift, but if a lot of these other people order too, because I have their information now, you actually could be making the money from them instead of me. Is that something you would be interested in? And then it's going to make them think like, well, dang, these are my friends. Why give the money away when I could be having that additional income in my pocket? And then they're going to be like, well, what do I need to do? And then that opens the door for you to talk about being a distributor, how they can make the money. And then guess what? You've gotten customers. They actually already believe that they're going to have people that are going to buy from them. And then they launch, they get rolling, and you have a rock star. And then you just duplicate what you did to them. And then, the party keeps rolling, because then they'll host a post with some of their friends. So this is the way to get customers, and this is like basically pitching a distributor and giving a distributor a trial run without them really even knowing. Okay. And then is your name Yvette or Audrey? I always call you Audrey.
Yvette.
I am Audrey Yvette. It's a long story. I have people that know me from different places by each name.
Okay.
To call me whatever. Tia calls me Yvette. So.
And that's what always throws
my name comes up on here as, Audrey.
And I'm like,
never you feeling that day.
Okay.
Well, first I just want to thank everybody for reminding me to get back to my hosting post, because it does work and I need to. I'm glad we're about to do it again.
but mine actually came from doing a 90-day hair challenge. And on the particular one I did, I showed like sometimes I'll do an edges one, and then sometimes I'll do just a length one or whatever. But this particular one was from a cousin, a long distance cousin. We connected on Facebook, but I know she saw that because I have been posting just in general, just a reminder to be consistent with your posting, because we have been talking a lot leading up to her finally saying, okay, I'm down, I'll do the hair challenge. And then she ended up ordering hair, skin, and nails, fat fighters, and probiotics when she went on there. And it also helped, like you guys do in the group, give me some, ask for comments and ask us, each other to engage. I think that helped too, because I had like sometimes I'll just reach out to my personal team, like, can y'all comment right quick? And, to make sure more people see, your posts or whatever.
I'm sorry, Audra, I got distracted.
You're fine.
Say that last part again.
What last part?
The last thing
it helped to have, sometimes I'll reach out to my team and ask them to just comment right quick on my post. So I think that helped too, just, make sure it's being seen. Because I can tell when nobody's seeing my stuff. I'm like, come on now. It's 12 o'clock when people are all on here, and I forget to, like, make sure people engage or whatever.
Okay. Thank you, my dear. I haven't asked too many people about being a DT, but this week I'm starting to literally offer being a distributor to everyone. Yes, Bernita, you absolutely should. And do you guys see how Bernita got 100 potentials just off one host post? And what are we always harping about? Your hundreds list. Build your hundreds list. Once you have a hundreds list, make another hundreds list. She got that just from one post, and she didn't even have to leave the house to find these people. See how powerful social media is, and how easy you could just build your business up real quick. Like she got 100 list done for that week, and she could work through it for the rest of that week, and then do another host of posts and get a whole nother flood of people. So, does anybody have a host of posts for potential distributors? I mean, I'm pretty sure we could just like change the wording on the ones that we have. Do you have one, Tasha? You do? Can you post it in the chat for me?
So for those of you that have all these people, really, really, even if you go back, if they've already signed as a customer, say, you know what, I've been thinking about it. You can always lead off with something like that. I've been really thinking about it, and I know that you're going to love the product. You should really think about, like, just even if you've already signed them, go back and talk to them about the business. And everybody that, even if somebody didn't respond, say, you know what, I know we talked about the product before and you said not now. A good segue when you're talking about, say you did a host of posts for the cleanse, you can say, tell me, I know we're talking about product, but I do have a question. This business pays you for your referrals. What could an extra, are you in a place where you are looking for an extra $500 or so a month? When you hit people's pain points, or you hit their need, or you trigger something, that changes the conversation. You ask them a question. Do you need an extra $250 to $500 a month? Even if you said $250, $300, or whatever it is, while you're talking about the cleanse, because for $60 more, they started a business, and they can get the cleanse for free when they get their $100 product free. That's what I tell people. Remember when Fallon, I don't know if you guys know Fallon, but Fallon went triple diamond by the triple threat. She didn't do a whole lot of posting about being distributors. She did a whole lot of product posts. And every time she got someone on the phone, she flipped them from a customer to a distributor. That was her thing. She flipped them on the phone. So yes, we're going to come up with a host of posts just for DTs, but the host of posts for customers is also a great way. You just flip them. Like, nobody gets off the phone with you about hearing how they can make $500. Just put that in your head. Nobody gets off the phone. Like, they have to tell you no, I'm not interested in that. I really don't want to sell. I just want to be a customer. And I always say, girl, we don't sell on my team. I teach people how to share. I say, do you feel like I'm selling to you? She was like, no, not really. You just kind of telling me what's going on. Right. That's how I teach my team to do. But when you're ready, let me know, and I move on. And then sometimes they come back to you. It's never any pressure. LaShawna, if you know where the flip video is, if you could share that with us. Natita, if you can take those host of posts from the Emerald Group and put it in a document, and then you can upload that to Diamond Academy, that'll be great.
That would be awesome.
You can get them from there, because I'm not in the Emerald Group, so I can't get them.
Because I just have mine like saved to a note in my phone, but that would be awesome if we could have them in a document for the team.
So one reason why our group has so many resources is because when Jennifer and I find something, we always share it. I think Tasha put in a couple of things about Power Hour today. So when y'all find something that's really good, don't be afraid to make a, to post it in the group and share it, make a file or something like that, especially when it comes to what is relevant to what we're doing right now. Like, it doesn't have to come from us. It's just that we do it more than anybody else. But we would love for you guys to share it, share the resources that you have, because there may be some people that are on the team that are not in the Emerald Group too. So that'll be good.
So if someone orders a product, it counts towards the 99. No. I don't understand the question.
So if you're saying that based on what I said, so if they cleanse is how much? 39, 36?
36.
So no, it doesn't. So what I'll say, if I'm doing a host of posts for the cleanse and someone is interested, I say, you know what, you can get paid for your referrals. Are you interested? Do you need an extra $500 a month right now? Maybe working from your smartphone. And if they say yes, I said, well, you can really I can show you how to do what I'm doing, work an hour a day, and, get paid for your referrals. And then you get your first 4 referrals, you can get this cleanse and about 3 other products for free. And I don't even have to say that, because the cleanse comes in the Fit 5.
Mm-hmm.
And the Fit 5 comes for free.
It's true.
You can get the cleanse and about 6 other products when you become a distributor, all for $99 versus, for $60 you get $300 worth of product versus you spend $36 on one product. You start talking numbers and people are like, oh, $300 worth of product for $100 or one product for $36. It's Sam's and Costco. That's all it is.
Okay. It's 9:48. Do we have any lingering questions? Anything anybody else want to ask or anything you want to share, T, before we skate out of here?
The only thing I have left to say, I always like to send a message of encouragement.
Mm-hmm.
I want to tell you guys something. I was talking to a friend earlier today about my business. I want you to know, in 1 month, say the power of March, 1 month left, my check grew $6,000. In 1 month, last March. Tap into March. When that tax money drop, y'all don't let Beyonce always come around tax season with a handout. Don't y'all let Beyonce trick y'all. Beyonce got her coins. Y'all better watch that On the Run video. Get out here and get these coins. Unless y'all go be blitzing at the concert. I'm just kidding. But I'm serious. I want you to know that what I really loved about tonight is that so many people no, we can't do yard sale groups. So many people talked about using the product. It's very encouraging to hear our team say that. It's very encouraging to hear our team say that we're using the product. It's also encouraging to see how many people are getting customers. Don't be afraid to shout it out in the group. People may just click like or something like that, but there are people that are watching that are quiet that needs to see you signing customers. They need to see it working for people. Like one of my friends, she's not on my team. She signed 38 loyal customers from Host to Post. 38 from Host to Post. And I needed to see that so I can say, okay, I do 5. Oh, wait, yeah, I'm so excited. I did 5. Oh, she's on 38. Oh, let me get back to work. You know what I'm saying? So saying that you sign customers motivates people to let the team know what's possible. I'm really rooting for us to have a dynamic and explosive month. We have so many people that are going after promotions. For those of you that are pushing for Emerald to get your Emerald bonus, keep going. You never know what's going to happen. You know, host a post and you learn how to say the right thing. You can sign 5 to 6 to 7 distributors in a day around this time. I'm just telling you, anything is possible. And so I just wanted just to encourage you guys to get out there and put raps on people. I was talking to one of my friends earlier. Don't forget what it's like to rap and what it was like when you saw your results. Give somebody else that experience too. I took my cleanse this morning. I'm gonna go rap tonight because my rap results were bananas. Rapping every 3 days, just ridiculous. And go rap tonight. You forgot what it's like? Go rap. Go rap. Rap somebody else. Offer, if you need to just see somebody's results, offer a free rap. I don't care. Put the rap on somebody and watch them change. Our products really work. And I'm just glad to see that we're all still in it. I'm glad to see that we're winning, and I'm glad to see about what's about to happen in our business, because it's still for us and we're still going all the way. Lauren posted something today. She said, I'm leaving it on the table until it's done, or something she said. And I said, you know, I got excited. This being extra, because we are still holding on to the vision. And I know that people always talking about working in silence. But when it comes to the team, you don't have to work in silence. Sometimes we need to know. You know, this morning I'm excited because I've decided I'm going triple diamond, whatever it is. Let the team know. You don't have to work in silence with us, because what you being excited might motivate someone else to be excited too. I still believe it is the 12th of March. I still believe if you have absolutely zero distributors, that you can still go Ruby by the end of this month. Do not lose hope. It stays on the table until it happens. That's what she said. No matter where you are, it can still happen. Make your belief stronger than your doubt. Make your belief stronger than your doubt, because you are worth the fight. And that's all I have to say. I think Yvette has a question.
Can I ask right quick? Okay, this might sound sort of basic, but most of the time, as far as getting distributors, it's people you've been talking to, so it's people you know. So like I see the hoster post for the DT. So like, I don't know, like I had to start connecting with them, because they're probably going to be people you don't know. Does that make sense? Like I'm used to talking to DTs that I've been talking to or that I know, as far as starting that conversation. I hope that makes sense.
So like talking to strangers?
Yeah, but you know, like from the hoster post, it's sort of different to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too deep.
Well, I mean, if you haven't been talking to a lot of strangers, it will be new to you. But 95% of the people I talk to, I don't know them from John,
Right.
Adam, or Jill. So just just start the conversation like you would with a regular potential. And even like with somebody that you know, because you're just sharing the information with them.
Right. I'm overthinking. Thank you.
No problem. Any other questions? I feel like Host the Post does the work. It really does. All right, it looks like we are golden. Well, I'm getting ready to go and send out some Host the Post for potential distributors, because, yeah, I need some distributors this month. So I don't know what y'all about to do, but I'm about to go get a nice little power hour and real quick and see what I can
say something.
Yeah.
I was trying to wait till my kids stop hollering and stuff. But what helped me launch my newest DTs that I signed up last week, and they are like already like about to be in the 400 box. So what I did was I didn't even really, I mean, I let them do their first post, but my main thing has been working in their warm market so that they can get their confidence going. And, you know what I'm saying, once they start talking to their family and their friends about it, they'll be able to be more stronger when it comes to doing, you know, like cold messaging or people that they never talked to before, because they're getting information about the products and stuff like that. And yeah, my girl Misha, she is like almost close to 300, and she's just signed up this past Monday.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys as far as like really getting your own new DTs. Talk to their warm market. And then once you see that they're ready to run, let them start going crazy with the messages. But don't scare them, because I know that's what my issue was doing. I would give them too much information and just send them out to the dogs, and then they just kind of go missing. They get bitten up.
And another thing too, I want to encourage not just the leaders, because we're all leaders, right? But just when you have your personally enrolled people, set a day and a time where you kind of just, like, most of you do this, but if you don't, or you're new and you're starting to rack up distributors and you're like, well, what do I do now? Set a day where you just kind of work with them, because we did like a power hour training session with some of my personally enrolled people, and it like lit a fire under them. And now everything's rolling. People are running. They're getting their loyal customers. We're going to start getting these distributors. So outside of our weekly training, those little smaller intimate trainings with your personally enrolled people are needed, because that time you can take to really focus in on them and say, okay, we're going to work. And even if you only have one other distributor, you and that one person, pick a day during the week where you get together and you guys get on a Zoom or you get on the phone and you work together and strategize, so that way you can, you know, find out whatever little kinks they may need or whatever things that they may not feel comfortable asking on the bigger trainings, and you guys can work together and start making the business make more sense for them, if that makes sense to you guys. Okay, well, I love y'all. I don't have anything else. If nobody else has anything else, you guys have an amazing night. Thanks, Shantae, with your glowing, beautiful self, honey. Y'all have a good night. Bye-bye.